Hello, and welcome back. Today, I'm going to try for the first time ever to dehydrate the silica beads in my Drybox. I've seen videos of people putting them in the oven, but I don't really want to do that. I have a modified food dehydrator that I want to use, which we'll get to, so let's just jump right in. Alright, let's open this up. You can see this is a Sterilite box. Links for everything will be in the description. I have in here my roll of TPU, PETG, and just a couple rolls of Matter Hackers PLA. You can see the silica beads in the bottom. They're fully hydrated. I know this because they're green. When they're hydrated, they turn green. When they're orange, they're dehydrated, which we'll hopefully see here soon when they're fully dehydrated and ready to use again. That's the good thing about these beads, they're reusable. But first, let me talk a little bit about this Drybox. So this pipe right here that's holding all of the rolls is just a piece of PVC pipe. I designed and printed these holders for it, and they use 5mm nuts and bolts to hold them on to the box. And while this pipe does look small, I updated the design to accept a 1 1/4 inch pipe. So if you do want to print these and make your own Drybox, get a 1 1/4 inch PVC pipe and it should work well. The pipe is also cut to about 13 1/4 inches long. Alright, let's pop these rolls out of here, and as you can see it slides right out of the holders. It's only held in by gravity, so it works pretty well. Now here's a clear view of the hydrated silica beads. As you can see, they're all green. What I'm going to try is pouring them into this metal bowl here. This is actually a stainless steel mixing bowl that I got from my kitchen at work. Anyway, I'm going to pour them into that and hopefully pop this whole bowl into my dehydrator. So let's jump right over to that. And I'll let the GoPro audio take over.
Cần ngồi đây đi. Ông đi từ phòng đây là có một con từ đó từ
Okay. And here is my modified food dehydrator. Kind of looks normal from the top, but that's what a ring normally looks like. But I've cut 2 of them so that a roll of filament can sit right in there and get dehydrated, like so. I'll be putting this in here. Put a lid on that. We'll set this about as high as it can go, or about 145, and let it roll for a couple hours, and then we'll come on back and check it. A lot of them will turn back to orange, but orange on the bottom. Alright, it's been a total of 4 hours. Let's check it out. Still some green, as you can see. Okay. Because I already know that that's going to have moisture in it. I'll go ahead and run that for about hour and a half. Okay, we're back at the box. So we're just going to take silica back in, put the lid on, and for this lid, what I want to do and what I will do in the future is get some weather stripping to go around this outer rim to get a more of an airtight seal. Close it, give it a little shake, spread it out. Well, it's hard to see, but that's it. It worked. Now, if I was going to do this again, I would forego using this pan and go with something like this. Sweet. My girlfriend's sock. Perfect. I think that if it had air coming through, kind of like this, it's, you know, it's breathable, it would have dried out a lot quicker. But that did take about 8 hours. 8 or 9 hours. Yeah. Definitely don't want to do that again. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Links will be in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, have the best day ever.